So for a guy who loves the MP7s, I have owned 2 of them so far. So I've had the Tokimori one, and I recently just purchased the VFC MP7. Now, the one thing I always hate about the A1 version of the MP7 is the grip. No matter what MP7 you get, I always feel like the foldable grip that comes with the gun is always flimsy, and it just annoys me, and I just think it's just kind of a drawback to the gun. So just one day I happened to be just scrolling through Facebook, and I'm also on a Facebook group that is kind of Gaspleback orientated, and the page is called Heavy Recoil Club, I think. But anyway, I came across this guy called Clutch Precision, and he kind of specializes in doing these types of upgrades, or external and internal upgrades for these guns. So he basically focuses more on the VFC variants of these guns, so the MP7, MP5, G36C, and a few other ones. So basically, I reached out to him and I was like, I'm interested in your product and I think it's really cool and I love to kind of do a review for the channel, and he was absolutely for it, and he sent me out one of his M-LOK rails for the MP7. Now, one thing is really cool about this rail as well is that it's M-LOK, and I've never seen another company that I'm aware of anyway that has actually done an M-LOK version for an MP7. I just think that's super cool. But I just want to say before I do any of this, is if you ever go to Clutch Precision and get his MP7 rail that I'm doing at the moment, just be aware that you do have to cut off the grip. So if you're following my guide on it or anybody else's guide, we're not responsible for you actually cutting your gun, and you have to get really close to the receiver. So I just want to let you know that you do have to cut off a part that you cannot glue back onto your gun. So I love doing this type of stuff to my gun, and it makes it look different to everybody else's, so this is why I'm doing it. So if you want to watch my video before you go to Clutch Precision and get this product, and you're happy of doing it, definitely go ahead and do it, because it just makes the gun so much better. So this is the box that it comes in. So basically it comes with a rail and 4 screws, and what's really nice about the rail, that is CNC, so it's nice and strong material. And what's also cool about it as well is that it has all the Clutch Precision markings in the inside of the rail as well, so you can start repping some Clutch Precision on your guns. Also, the guys were kindly enough to give me a 10% discount for you guys on every single product on his website. So if you're really interested in some type of upgrades, definitely go to his site and purchase some. So if you like any of the products on the site, definitely go over and use my code LEFTY10 at checkout to get 10% off your purchase. So before you start anything, make sure you take off all your attachments on your gun, just because you are going to be dremeling off the foldable grip. So make sure you take it off so you don't damage any of your attachments. And the next thing you want to do is to get this little C-clip off the grip so you can pull the grip off. For this, all that I'm using is kind of like a flathead screwdriver. You can literally use anything to get that C-clip off. It's not too hard to get it off. And after you pull the grip off, this is basically all you see is this like circle thing on the receiver. The next thing you need to do is to get a Dremel and basically just Dremel that away. I'll show you how to do it. It's not too hard, but it's quite scary of a job, so just follow as I do and you should be fine. And obviously before you start dremeling, make sure you get a cloth or something to cover your gun as well, so you don't want any shards actually in the internals of your gun. So right now I'm outside just because I don't want it in my kitchen or my bedroom, because I don't want to have plastic shards everywhere. So do it outside, like on a table, or my extremely dirty electrical heating box outside. Nice. So it's probably not a good idea, but I made do what I had. So the first cut you want to do, you want it kind of not too far from the receiver, because you don't want to just go straight into it just in case you do make a mistake. So you kind of want to ease into it. At first I think I did around maybe 3/4 the way in, just so, you know, in case the grip can actually go on with that much left. But in this specific rail, you have to get extremely close to the receiver. So just do it bit by bit and you should be fine. And unlike the Maruri one, luckily this one doesn't have any metal in it. The Maruri one actually has metal in it, so we have to actually cut through metal. In this one it's all plastic, so it's extremely easy to cut through. And so when you have that somewhat done and it's all kind of flush with it, it should look something like this. Now, it looks a wee bit rough at the moment, but that's why you get some sandpaper and sand it right down. Make sure it's really flush. and after that your install is basically ready to be put on. So following it back to my room, so I have the Clutch Precision rail here, and basically all I'm doing is just put it on and screwing the screws into the screw holes of the rail, and it just kind of slots in really nice, and it's really snug and sturdy as well, and that's exactly what you want from these type of rails. So whenever you have that done, you can literally put on any attachment, M-LOK attachment you want, and you're basically ready to go. So enough with the tech work, let's get into some gameplay and see how it performs. So I went into the mill in Portadown. This is the closest site to myself, so I went down here just for a quick game day to see how this gun performs. So sit back and enjoy some CQB MP7 gameplay.
You okay? I'm sorry. Go on. Hit. Nice one.
Installing this rail was probably the best thing that I've done to this gun. It just makes the gun so much more unique looking, and it's just way more comfortable to actually shoot and to hold. I have to say, Clutch Precision got this rail perfect to the T. I did actually run the FMA MP7 handle on the Murray one, but it just wasn't as good as this one. Now the Clutch Precision one, it just fits the gun so much better and it's a lot more slicker. So that's the video for today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and definitely do go on to Clutch Precision's website and look at the products. Even if you don't buy anything, just look at the products. I think it's kind of, they have something for everybody who kind of runs VFC guns, especially the MP7 or the G36 or the MP5. The MP5 is quite popular, and the MP7. So if you have one of them guns, definitely do have a look. And plus, you get 10% off with my code. So why not? And have a look on his website. And I really hope I do work with Clutch more, because they're just an incredible people, and I am just very grateful that they actually sent me this to review, because it's actually a product that I was looking at anyway. So thanks guys, I really appreciate that. So hopefully me showing you the install process of this rail onto the VFC MP7, you now have the confidence to actually do it on your own one. So if you do end up doing it, let me know in the comments, and hopefully it'll help you at the end of it. So thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next video.